to a major pay-per-view that's going down this Sunday. Yes, yours truly will be there in attendance. But what pay-per-view that's going down this Sunday? Well, All Elite Wrestling presents All Out live from the Now Arena in Hoffman Estates. Sold out, All Out. That sounds great. For the third time in the year. 3 years in a row, I should say. All right. By the way, you can purchase this pay-per-view via BR Live, Bleacher Report Live for $49.99, traditional pay-per-view. Or you can purchase from your local cable provider. Or you can go there, because there's very limited tickets. So excited. Can't even get the tickets out. So how exciting is this? But yeah, limited tickets available, so go get them. Do not wait. A few days away. But let's talk about the pay-per-view. Here we go. The pre-show. Tomohiro Ishii from New Japan Pro Wrestling versus, I'm surprised this match is happening, versus Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston. Pro wrestling fans that know what's going on behind the scenes, which will be discussed on the show very shortly about Eddie Kingston. And fans are a little mixed about him being on the pay-per-view. But we're as a pre-show, so either way, he's facing Tomohiro Ishii from New Japan. Two slobber knockers squaring off in the ring. This is the second time they're meeting up. The first time was from New Japan Pro Wrestling Capital Collision. Their show a couple months ago, back in May. So this is the second time they're meeting. Could Eddie Kingston even it up the score and defeat Tomohiro Ishii? Now, Ishii defeated Eddie Kingston the very first time. But there's only going to be one winner. And some things are kind of in my mind stating that Eddie Kingston should get punished from the things he did in the past. But he also definitely deserved a win over Ishii. So my pick's going to be Eddie Kingston to defeat Tomohiro Ishii. All right, up next, the All Elite Wrestling Atlantic Championship match. Pac, who's walking in as the champion, versus Kip Sabian, who's been sitting on the sidelines for months. Now he was back, and he is looking forward to facing Pac on the pre-show. My pick, Pac. He's going to retain the All Atlantic title champion. Why? Because Pac looks like a star. He is a veteran in the business. He is smart. He is quick. And he has been wrestling around the world defending the All Atlantic champion. That's the purpose of the champion, is defend it around the world. He defended in the UK. He defended in Germany. He defended right here in the US. So Pac's going to retain the title. Up next, another championship on the line. The FTW champion, Hook, versus Angelo Parker from the Jericho Appreciation Society. Right off the bat, I'm going to go for Hook. He's going to retain the FTW champion. Keep it around his waist for a good couple months. Again, Hook is really very popular to the fans. Very young. He's in his early 20s. He is a very young, and obviously his father is the legendary Taz. So that right there is a big advantage over Angelo Parker. So my pick's going to be Hook. All right, up next, Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. The GOAT, Chris Jericho, and one of the greatest technicians in pro wrestling, Bryan Danielson. Right off the bat, I'm going to go for Bryan Danielson. Will there be interference in this match? Maybe. Why? Well, that person that might be interference could be drawing a blank here. He's been a big mentor to Danielson. Of course, you're trying to think of this person's name, and I draw a blank on it. But it's going to bother me now, but yeah, he faced Bryan Danielson in the match last week. And most likely, he's the member of the Jericho Appreciation Society. And he's definitely going to be this member is definitely going to try to interfere in this match between Jericho and Bryan Danielson. But most likely it won't be a DQ. This match is either gonna be a pinfall, most likely. And I'm gonna go for Bryan Danielson. It's gonna defeat Chris Jericho. That's gonna be my pick. All right, up next, Toni Storm versus Dr. Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida for the Fatal 4-Way interim AEW World's Women's Champion. Now, the original champion, Thunder Rosa, she got hurt. Now she is sidelined. Now, instead of dropping the title, they're going to have an interim title in the meantime. Who deserves to win this title in this Fatal 4-Way? Most likely, if I had to pick out of the 4 women, it's going to be tough between Toni Storm and Britt Baker. Those two are going to be my pick. But if I had to pick one, Britt Baker. Excellent heel. But she's been lacking in wins the past couple of weeks, maybe months, ever since she lost the AEW champion. So this is her time to shine and get the interim women's champion because she is great. She is a star, excellent heel, and she's very smart. And obviously she got Jamie Hayter, her tag team partner, part of the match will probably kind of help her wheeze her way out as the new champion. So that's my pick, Dr. Britt Baker. Up next, the 6-man tag team match, House of Black versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro. It's going to be a tough 6-man tag team match here, folks. House of Black, very dark, very evil. They're very smart. Some members in this group are part of the mixed martial arts team. Now let's talk about Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro. Miro, who is tough as nails, bigger advantage. Sting, the icon, who's been in the business for a long time. Darby Allin, again, quick, a little shorter, a little disadvantage in this match, but he is quick and smart, and he is like a missile. He's the guy you need to watch. But my pick in the match, I'm going to go for Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro to walk out as the winners. Up next, the AEW TBS champion Jade Cargill versus Athena. Athena, she is great. Came from the WWE, so she's been trained in the right way over there in their system. Jade Cargill, she looks like a star. She is undefeated as the champion. She's going to be my pick because she is phenomenal. She looks like a star. She looks great. And she's going to retain the title and defeat Athena. Up next, Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage. This feud's been going on for a long time. But there's only going to be one man that's going to walk out as a winner. And that man's going to be the Jungle Boy. The Jungle Boy is smart. He is great. He is young. He's going to defeat Christian, who is the heel, once and for all, and end this feud. Up next, a 6-man tag team match. Wardlow and FTR versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Gun. Massive match. Motor City Machine Gun, phenomenal tag team from Impact Wrestling. Been in the business for a long time. Jay Lethal, same thing. It's going to be a great match. A tough 6-man tag team. 50-50 right down the middle. But if I had to pick one team, FTR, Wardlow, those tag teams, those teams together with experience and knowledge, that's going to be my pick, Wardlow and FTR. Up next, the Casino ladder match. Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Penta Zero Miedo, Rey Fenix, Rouge, Andrade El Idolo, Dante Martin, and a mystery opponent. Who's that mystery opponent? Could be anybody. But if anybody's going to win this ladder match, much deserving, Wheeler Yuta. He is young, he is hungry, well deserving, and he's going to win the Casino ladder match. Up next, the tag team titles are on the line. Swerve and Glory, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, versus the acclaimed Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Now, my opinion, they claim they must long deserve to be champions. But I'm going to pick Swerve and Our Glory to retain the tag team titles. Why? Keith Lee, bigger advantage. Swerve Strickland, more of a cruiserweight style, middleweight kind of class. He is fast. He is smart. And they're going to retain the tag team titles. So that's my pick. Up next, a singles match. Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Wow, this is going to be a great match between both men. Powerhouse Hobbs has a bigger advantage. He is a pure muscle, pure lean. Ricky Starks, he is smart. He reminds me of the younger Rock. He looks like a younger Rock, and that's how phenomenal Ricky Starks is. And that's going to be my pick. He's going to defeat Powerhouse Hobbs in 1-2-3 by pinfall. Up next, the AEW Trios Champion. Someone's going to win the new Trios Champions. The Elite, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks versus a team that will be announced tomorrow on Rampage on TNT. It's either going to be Best Friends or Dark Order. Now, whoever's going to fill that vacant spot, my pick's going to be Dark Order. It's going to be Hangman Adam Page and Dark Order versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Right there, that's a main event caliber match. But the winner, and my pick is going to be the new champions, the Elite. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, they're going to get the gold back around their waist. Hands down, that's going to be my pick. All right, the main event, Jon Moxley versus CM Punk. This is a big-time match here, folks, for the Unified Champion. Jon Moxley defeated CM Punk last week on television and won the titles. Could CM Punk walk out as the new champion? It's going to be a tough one just to say. There's a 50-50 right down the middle. This could be a slobber knocker type of match. It's going to be brutal. But as a quick pick here, folks, CM Punk's going to walk out as champion. Walk out of Chicago as the new Unified Champion. Could there be interference? Maybe. Could MJF show up? Maybe. But my pick, CM Punk, new Unified Champion. That's my pick.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe today. You can find me on all major podcast outlets, on Twitter, and on Twitch, Riffs and Body Slams. And don't forget to follow my official Riffs and Body Slams original channel, Pro Shot Concerts and Wrestling Videos. Subscribe today.